We're going to go into straight in low percent load. As you can see in the bottom part of your screen. It's a good time with the Ruiner, like I said, than anything else. The Rocket Voltic races are fun, but I just find they overwhelmingly dominate what people need to have a jet engine strapped to the back of your car. But if it's, every single friggin' race has to be that. Winter races because A, I have one, and I can have a Rocket Voltic. I can customize it. But at least the Ruiner to me has a function in the game. You know, I can use that for contact missions. You can take that thing on heists. I mean, it's not bullet or rubber. You know, having that be one of your vehicles for one of the setups, I don't know. I don't see what the big appeal is, but and maybe you can tell me. Hit me up on Twitter at i0n4life. I would love to know. If you're tuning in now for part 2, I apologize for having to reset the stream, but the game locked up on me. For a game that has this many players, it's kind of buggy. Welcome back, viewer. Glad to have you. You know, it kind of bugs me sometimes how buggy the game gets, but we're loading back in now, 90% in on special races. Hopefully it loads me in. If it doesn't, this will be the end. I'll just go ahead and log it off and then probably delete this failed stream. But, you know, I'm hoping I get a Voltic race. That would be fun for me. I do well in those. I'm good with my Rocket Voltic. Or not with my Rocket Voltic, my Ruiner. I'll probably get a Voltic race. That's what I said tends to be. We'll go from there. Hey, welcome to the other viewer. Glad to have you jumping in. Don't be afraid to interact in the chat. I will respond to you as best I can. And while we're in a loading screen, that's a great time to visit because there's not much else I can do. As I'd said before, my name is Dustin. This is i0n Games. I broadcast on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday here on twitch.tv/i0n4life and later over on YouTube at bit.ly/clambake productions. That's where you can find all of my videos. Alright, the 90% is loading. Hello, country girl. It's very nice to hear from you. Still loading. Come on now. Load up. Hey! It's actually loading for once now. Good. And it's a Rocket Voltic. Oh, I'm hosting. Alright. Non-contact. Let's make it a sprint. Actually, let's go point to point. Can I do that? No? Okay. So non-contact, 1 lap. Oh. I'm going to go no radio so that I can actually hear things. Auto invite. Let's get this going. We'll see how many take us up on it, and we'll go from there. We'll get a race started. I'm going to do a couple more races here, and then I got to log off. I'm also still a college student, even as an old man, so I have a quiz I've got to take today. And then back to work tonight, and we'll see what I do after that. I'm thinking for Saturday, I've got a few games you guys haven't seen yet on the old VR headset. My wife was playing it this morning, so that's why it's still sitting out here. I think she probably played until she had to go to work. Then, of course, I streamed Star Wars Battlefront VR mission the other day on Tuesday. I can assure you I wasn't acting when that AT-AT scared me, and I certainly wasn't acting with how fun that was to play. Flying an X-Wing was really cool. I haven't had really a bad VR game experience yet. I mean, it's just a good time. All right, we got 45 seconds left on the invite. I want to get as many bodies in here as possible because that, of course, means money. We're getting rejections, so people just aren't that interested. I'm not going to extend time. So, Speed Killer, it may just be you and I, and I'll be guaranteed second place, which isn't horrible. 25 seconds left. We're going to get this done. It'll be a good time. Country girl, what's your favorite part of playing GTA Online? If you're a player, just let me know what your favorite part is. I enjoyed the heists, I'll say that much. The heists were very fun for me. Alright, I'm hitting play. Looks like it's just going to be myself and Speed Killer. That'll be fun. Then we'll get more bodies in here afterward. It'll be a good time. We're going to get this going. Alright, I do want it painted green, as all of my things are painted green. Ready to play. 8 and 150. I never said I was a good racer. I just said I ran a lot of races. I want to get that stealth done and knocked out. We're going to have a good time with that. I did get to pull out my Hydra the other day, and yesterday, actually, I was doing some crates. Actually new to the game, don't have a favorite yet. Hey, that's all right. Jumping on the heists. Those are so fun. Racing is another good way. Like I said earlier on the previous broadcast, by doing these double RP and double cash missions, you're going to help yourself level up so quickly. I mean, that's how I've gotten to 75. I did heists, and I've just rocked these double RP missions. And it also levels your stats up that way. Blowing through here. These yellow lines keep your rocket going. And now I'm upside down. See, I would love to have something like this in VR, because my controller is shaking like a maniac. I am losing it. And to see that right up close to me would be one of the cooler things you could have me do. Alright, turning here. And we're doing alright. Oh boy. Ha ha ha! Yeah, that's right here why I'm not good at the Rocket Voltic races. But got me 50 RP for that mistake, so I can't hate too hard on it. Alright, moving myself around as quickly as possible now. Oh boy. Alright, well let's... Moving through here now, just letting off that gas a little bit in the turn. This thing does not handle amazingly well. I mean, they're fun. These cars are fun and all that. Gosh, I just don't see what the overwhelming, oh, we have to play the rocket missions thing is. Cause... And maybe if I was better at piloting them, I would not have such a lowered opinion of them. I rank it better than the Aqua, but I mean, that's not saying much. There we go. Little rocket burst in the air. Woohoo! I survived that. I'm about to say, I survived that. That's going to be some big RP. All right, here we go. Come on, get back on it, kid. I like they give you this option to have the road here, because otherwise I would be in some trouble. But then they punish you with the kill strip. 12, 11, 10, and we finish. Alright, second out of 2. Still got myself 12 job points. 5 grand, not too shabby. Hopefully we'll get a few more bodies in here for the next run, because that will increase the RP and the cash dramatically. And you gotta love a good humping. At least they didn't throw spunk, which I can appreciate. And I'm going to choose damned again, and we'll see. Hey, we both chose it. Well, this might end up being fun. Yeah, I only picked this game up a couple weeks ago myself. Maybe, well, less than a month, I would say. Bought it when it was on sale with a $1.25 million shark card coming with it. And then I have most surely used the shark card to keep up with the proverbial Joneses. Alright, turning off the radio. And here comes a whole bunch of people. I am no longer hosting, which is perfectly fine with me. Custom vehicles. Well, I think it's just custom if you got it, so that'll work out. And we're getting a bunch more now. Oh boy, tongue-tied already. Getting a bunch more people in here. This is going to be a good high-dollar race, especially if you can fill the lobby. So I'm going to do at least this one and maybe one other, and then I really need to log off and do the homework and keep up on my stuff from my job. Put that up here. Kids didn't put away their Wiimote from this morning. All right, check my email for work while we're doing that. If you're just tuning in, man, Dustin here, i0n Games. Didn't set up the computer and do all the fun stuff yet. Oh, man. That's really touching, man. I'm gonna have to talk about that later. That's just... My old partner just, I got promoted recently at work, and my old partner just sent me a very nice, thing, and that's just too nice. So that's awesome. All right, Custom Ruiner, ready to go. Let's play. So that's just very touching, very, very touching. Board of directors vote. I'm not getting on that board, though. All right, 40 seconds. Somebody click your button, please. Because these are fun races. Jumping a car, hitting a parachute. I mean, these are just... This is the car I wanted as soon as I heard about it. It and the Hydra were the two vehicles. I'm like, I have to have these. So, all right, let's see where we're at. Come on, load it in. Don't kick me out. I don't want to end on a kick out. Okay. There we go. Now I'm trying to use a super boost trick. I don't know if it's been patched or not. But you rev your engine up until that 1 starts to flash on your screen, then you let it go, and then you hit it again when it says go. So, let go, boost. Well, that was a good try. I tried to jump over the mass of humanity. And that person just intentionally drove back in here. Just to mess with everybody. I am now parachuting towards the mark. And then once I'm a little closer, I'm actually going to accelerate into it now. And crash. And go ahead and hit that button. Because that's not going to work very well at all. Alright, well there goes my undefeated streak of at least finishing second in every Ruiner race I've been in, and that person doesn't understand how to hold ahead and hold triangle to help themselves out. Alright, let's see if I can make up the room here. I've been on this course a few times, so I'm hoping maybe course knowledge will help me. Not racing very well when I'm broadcasting, which is just how it seems to go. Alright, so my goal now is to get top 8 and mainly finish the friggin' race. Here we go. I like this new tunnel. I hope they use them a few more times. Gosh, come on, dude. Did I actually hit the checkpoint? I hope I did. I did! We got a chance, kids. We got a chance. Alright. Here we go. level it out, cut the parachute again with X, move along. I always hold back a little bit on the stick so that my car lands as flat as possible. I messed that up pretty greatly, but I'm going to try to move forward before these guys do. Yeah, that person's a jerk. Just decided to go ahead and try to crash me out. Very lucky I don't have missiles. Yeah, I hope that person sees that later and realizes they're a jerk, because there's no cause to have to do this one. I'm really just... And that's probably the biggest caution I would give country girls. You go in to this, since you're actually watching and somewhat paying attention to me, is that people are jerks unnecessarily a lot of the times in this game. I don't see why, frankly. And now I'm absolutely not even going to get to finish this race. And this person's gonna jerk me out too. Come on, kid, come on. Save myself with the parachute there. Alright, one more. I cannot finish on a DNF. That's just not acceptable. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Not a ton of high levels here. Kind of odd too, because normally these double money races tend to... Let's try crisscross and see if I... Of course not. Why is everyone so hyped on this stupid Blazer Aquas? Ugh. Alright, well I'm going to try at least finish this one, then we're going to have to do work. I cannot recommend taking advantage of these prices off of the high-end apartments. It's such a good idea. 3 Alta Way apartment 57 is probably the cheapest of the high-enders. I used that for ages. So I would recommend that one. Alright, let's see if it loads me in. It's always a little wonky. Here in the Midwest, my internet connection is only an 18 meg download, so I'm always a little glitchy, a little wonky on these things. Although that's more than enough speed for the game, it still just doesn't always run me right. Oh, and see, here's the computer I have to get out so I can start getting ready to do my homework. See, I'm already getting close. I'm being productive. I'm multitasking. Let's see if it lets me in. Come on, I'm trying to be patient with you there, Mr. Computer. Alright, I don't know why that is so massively important, but alrighty then. That's very cool. Alright, game, you got another minute. Then we're going to start arguing. Myself and my iPad Pro are not going to listen to you. We're going to get very angry. left on this thing? Plenty. Good. Alright. See if it'll load me in. If not, this will be the end. Much as I don't like to end it with a DNF. Alright. I'm going to give it to the 22-minute mark, and then we're going to call it. So. See, I think happens sometimes is people quit out as they're loading because they didn't get what they wanted. And then that makes the server go, and then the rest of us have to pay for it. So I certainly hope I'm the. I would actually probably take more comfort being the only one who has this buggy of a game experience some days. Once you're in, you're usually in. But I find doing the special races over and over again, especially the ones that are double money, any of the double money events, is where it just tends to get really glitchy. All right, well, I'm going to call it. I need to get to work on my homework and keep up on my office email. This is just my break for now, so I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget you can catch me Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, twitch.tv/i0n4life, bit.ly/clambake productions. Hit me up on Twitter at i0n4life. And, of course, friend request me. We'll play a little GTA sometime if I'm on. Or if you're in the area, always up hosting somebody and exposing them to the VR. Thank you for watching. God bless you and have a wonderful rest of your day.